Welcome back, y'all, to another episode of Tony Plays The Binding of Isaac. Hope everyone's doing all right. Oh, God. I did not mean to start. You know what? We were trying to do a run as Bethany last time. Let's try it again. And anyways, welcome back. Hope everyone's doing all right. Everyone's enjoying their day. Nice and lovely style. This is going to be one of, not one, this is like two of many an episode being recorded in bulk right now because... unfortunately, not unfortunately, I'm going to be house sitting. I don't mind house sitting. It's honestly, it's a really fun activity. But as I mentioned last episode, I do not think I will have much access to a setup that lets me record how I kind of want to record. So I'm going to have to bulk record a whole bunch of episodes now and then save the rest for later, one might say, you know? I can't speak. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to bulk record a whole bunch of episodes now and have them scheduled to be uploaded later. So I'll be able to keep the daily schedule. Only thing is, you're not gonna be able to keep up with Tony's weekly antics. But luckily, at the end of it all, I'll have a whole week's worth of anecdotes and stuff to use as fuel for a fire, one might say. You know? So that's kind of crazy. Not like I'd be getting crazy anecdotes on the daily anyways. I don't be going out that much, you feel me? You know, I'm a chill guy. I'm a low-key guy. I try to keep to myself as much as possible. And that's just how I am, you know? My bad. My apologies for any unfortunates. I don't know what he's trying to say. Bro's lost the plot, you know? Unk has lost the plot. If you know the video that I'm describing, then maybe it's best I don't quote it. But Unk has lost the plot. Oh my god, that video is fucking insane. That shit is so funny. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I couldn't even say like, oh, funny video, eh, Tony? You know, where's the link? I don't know. I don't know if you can just type Unk has lost the plot into like YouTube and get the video that I'm trying to mention here. I don't think it should be able to, but who knows, you might. And anyways, hope everyone is doing okay. I myself just trying to make the most of not a super shitty day for me, but just some bad news in life wise, you know. So I'm trying to make the most of it, you know. I'm just trying to kind of chillax, max, relax, all cool. Beat some people outside of the school, my bad. I don't know what came over me. I don't know why I just decided to start quoting Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Regardless, you know, I try to make the most. I'm trying my best to live. Bethany runs her hard, considering this bitch gets no spirit hearts. And, you know, I kind of did have a topic to speak on, because I'm gonna be real. When I record these videos, I kind of have usually sticky nickel, fuck off. I usually have like something in mind, but nothing crazy, you know? I usually kind of always have like some form of maybe I want to talk about this or this in mind. But if we're being honest here, nothing really concrete. That's concrete, baby, you know? I don't have usually something in mind where it's like, all right, I'm going to talk about this in this episode. You know what's really funny too? Is that like 9 times out of 10, a thought will come into my brain like, oh, this is the perfect thing to talk about. I should bring this up. The time comes for Tony to record. He already forgot. Bro already forgot like what the hell he was about to talk about. So honestly, kind of worthless, you know, in a sense of the word. Kind of just like a little useless / worthless for me to be not thinking these thoughts, but just, you know, maybe I should like write it down. But that low-key feels a bit too try-hard, you feel me? Do you guys picking up what I'm putting down, or is that like a Tony, you have lost the plot, you feel me? Is it cool to try hard still? I forget. I don't know. I don't remember stuff growing up. Oh my god. Anyways, Tony losing the plot aside, you know, Tony fucking going absolutely nuts aside. I don't even know what. Oh, I got some updates regarding, I think, 2 episodes ago now. Hopefully, you know, My friend let me know. He's like, look, Tony, you got to chill out. Don't worry. You'll be fine. You know, you'll be fine getting through this game jam, I believe's the term. You'll be fine getting through this, bro. Don't worry, you know. You don't need to freak out so much talking about oh, you know, oh, what do I bring to the table? Oh my god, I'm so like in my own head about it, you know. Although I will say, having to learn like Godot again and like doing the GD script shit, it's got me worried. You feel me? Okay, my bad. I had to lock in there so I didn't die. I'm gonna be real, Charles. Got me a little worried. I'm thinking, Tony, why, what are you so worried over? You know? And that's just because, I mean, I'm new, bro. I'm new to this. You feel me? You know what's funny is that my friend said, "Don't worry, Tony. Like, you know, you don't need to worry about what you bring to the table. We're just gonna do this." And then now I'm talking and I'm kind of getting into my own head about it again, and I'm like, "Oh God, I'm bringing nothing to the table." You know, is that insecure or is that just like being very worried? You feel me? Because usually when I think of the word like insecure or something, I think of like, it's like if someone calls you out on something, you're like really super hyper defensive on that, or like you take a whole bunch of offense to it. You're really sensitive when it comes to that certain thing. I don't know why I just used 2 bombs. I just realized I have to save 2 for getting into, what's it called? Getting into the mines. Oh my goodness. I'm not dead yet, but God knows we're almost there. And I lost the fuck you, dude. God damn it, man. Oh, this Bethany run is cooked. This Bethany run might just straight up be cooked, bro. I think I hate alt path. I'm gonna be real. I think I just hate doing Isaac alt path. Maybe this was a mistake. But the item we get is so good. Revelation is like top items maybe all time? Question mark? Or is that overrated? Is that an overrated pick, you know? You know, I try to stay low-key about my life and shit like that. Oh, the misery. Oh, nice. You know, if there's one thing, I'm not worried I got scammed, you know, talking about my graphics card thing. My graphics card has shipped and it comes in tomorrow according to like, you know, the Amazon order status or whatever, but I will say I am worried because I don't even know, man. I don't even fucking know, bro. It's by something called like Fennec Inc., which is like a subsidiary or like a what's the word I'm thinking of? It's like a company that works with XFX, which is, you know, the brand of the graphics card that I'm getting, the Radeon. I'm getting an XFX card. And so a part of me is kind of worried. I was like, what if Tony just got scammed? Well, I'm about to get a 9070 XT in the mail, and it's just going to be like a fucking, it's going to be a 7900 XT, and it's going to be like, suck my dick, loser, you know? Something, that was a little, that might have been a little bit heavy-handed, but you know what I mean? It's going to just be like, and scammer gets scammed, buddy. You know? L plus ratio, and I'm just like, oh well, I gotta kill myself. Okay, I shouldn't say that, but you know what I mean. I'll say it. You know, I'm just like, oh well, gotta fucking end my life because I just got scammed. Trying to fucking just buy a simple graphics card, you know. Oh fuck me, I guess. But I think I'll be fine. You know, truth be told. That's one thing that I understand. Hello? The remote got DC'd or something? It did get DC'd. Let me try something. I'm so sorry, y'all, by the way. I'm not like editing this shit out because I'm gonna forget if later. I'll definitely forget to edit this shit out later, so. Yo, what's going on? Yo, what's going on? I'm not playing mouse and keyboard, Isaac, because this shit fucking sucks. So what's happening with my remote? Is it just not working? I literally unplugged my remote and it's still not working. Xbox wireless controller not connected. Device. Add device. Bluetooth. Make sure my shit's in pairing mode or whatever. Xbox wireless controller. Try connecting your device. It's just not fucking working. What? Bitch. I hate this shit, man. You know, troubleshoot Bluetooth connections. How about you suck me, bro? That was mean. Again, very heavy-handed remark, but you know, regardless. Whatever. I'll fucking take it. I'll take it, bro. I got one thing to fucking complain about, you know. It's just like I don't hate technology. I think technology is cool, you know. Technology is such a cool thing. But I'm gonna be real with you. If it ever comes to the, not if it ever comes to the point, but there is one thing that like you can really tick me off with this so easy, and I don't know if it just means like I got anger issues that need to be sorted out or some shit or what, but technology knows how to piss me off in like the perfectly wrong way. You feel me? I don't know if you guys understand. Maybe I'm insane. But if you guys kind of know what I'm talking about, then like you just kind of know. Like there's something about when technology messes up that just kind of gets me like, dude, I am like, this shit blows, you know? It like hurts me more than like if something else got messed up, you know? Because if it comes to something like, oh, technology fucked up, you know? Oh, my Xbox remote's not fucking working. Then I'm kind of just like, you fucking heard me, bro. I got like pissed. And it's just because I can't like use my remote, you know? I want to use the remote. I would like to use the item that I fucking paid for. But instead, due to like some sort of, I don't even know what, like something fucking going wrong, it's just like, oh, sorry, can't work. You know, I'm just curious. Because like, I want to know what the hell? All of a sudden, my Xbox remote can't connect. It's like having this syncing problem when I try to connect it to Bluetooth. It's like, oh, trouble, you know, whatever. And I'm just supposed to, what, kind of fucking eat that, I guess? Just kind of take it? It really annoys the hell out of me, I'm gonna be honest with you. Once again, I know this could just be like, Tony got anger issues, brother, you need to sort that shit out. I understand, you know? If that's the case, then so be it. I'm not gonna complain and be like, oh no, I'm not, you know, I'm gonna, oh well. Double wisp tier and contact damage. We need to try and get BFF. If I can have my wisps do double damage, that's already goated because Shoop Da Whoop deals my damage. It's like scaled with my damage. So if we can afford to get BFFs, we might be able to have, we might have a run on our hands, as the people say, you know? I'll see what I can do, as the other people say. But I mean, regardless, you know, I'm just like, I'm about technology, man. Look, I love, trust me, don't get me wrong. I love my technology. I love my personal computer, but there are certain things that just kind of piss me off / rub me the wrong way because of just like limitations, you know? They're not limitations, might not be the right word, but it's like just some BS. You might be thinking, Tony, what could you possibly be fucking worried about here? You know, what are you so up in arms about when it comes to technology? I'll tell you, because I know exactly what the fuck to talk about here. So, I had helped a friend of mine move some stuff out of his place. I got him a PC a while back, and it kind of came to the point where he's just stopped using his like laptop. It's honestly, it's a whole debacle that I will just quickly recap real quick. Essentially, I accidentally messed up his laptop, and in return for accidentally messing up his laptop, I was like, you know what? I'm going to build him a brand new PC. And by brand new PC, I mean I had an old PC, but it died on me. Remember? You guys might have heard this from like a few stories ago. If you guys are keeping up with the Tony stories, this is one of those ones. So, a few stories back in my storytelling series, I mentioned how I had a PC, but it broke on me due to just some unfortunate circumstances. I forget if it was just like what, the CPU, not the CPU. The CPU works fine. The GPU died on me due to just like some circumstances regarding the I get not SAG bracket, but I mean I will say I did not have any sort of anti-sag bracket or any anti-sag mechanism in my GPU, so for the better part of its lifetime, it was essentially not on death's door. That's not the right term, but it was, you know, it had a fucking timer. Bro had a timer on his timer ticking on his life because I was an idiot and didn't decide. Oh, it needed a it needed an anti-sag bracket. So, fast forward a little bit, a few years, PC breaks. Who guessed? Who would have guessed? And how did it specifically break? The GPU just got bad enough sag. The GPU, I'm pretty sure, died on me. I've tried using it in a different system. It didn't work, so I was just like, all right, you're dead. GPU died on me. Motherboard, the slot, the PCIe slot where it held the initial GPU, did not work for any other graphics card. It did work for a 2070, however, I mean, I guess it did work, but there was a caveat. The caveat was it only worked if you had the GPU, like, either with the right amount of, what's the word I'm thinking of? What's the word I'm thinking of when, like, it's, like, perfectly, like, straight, you know, like, it had to be mounted at just the right angle in order for it to work. If it was mounted any, like bit improperly, then not happening. It just doesn't work. It's simple as that. So I had to go through that and just kind of be like, ah, damn, that sucks. What are they gonna do now? Sorry, I'm so sorry. I quoted an actual brain rot video because I don't know, there's something mentally wrong with me. Anyways, so PC broke. Oh well, what can you do? Well, I can show you what I could try to do. What I tried to do was stick in a 2080. It worked, but like I said, only at a specific angle. I then decided, I have a good idea. What if we turned it on its side? Instead of my PC running vertically, what if it ran horizontally? How would that work? Tried that. It did work. It works perfectly fine. However, the only issue was I didn't have my PC built with that in mind. And any little bit of movement, and I mean any teeny tiny bit of movement, absolutely just destroyed. Not destroyed the PC, but you know, it just didn't work. The graphics card got like fucked up. Not fucked up, like broke, but like, you know, it just wouldn't work. Like I said, it just straight up wouldn't work. So what I had to do was I instead just had to be like, oh, fucking fuck me, I guess, you know. I apologize for the language. And I was just like, all right, we gotta do what we gotta do. So give you like 2 keys, 3 keys maybe. All right, we're blowing you up. Thank you, man. I'm worried. Should I go for anything here? But Shoop Da Whoop is really good. If you guys don't know how Shoop Da Whoop works, this shit can be honestly pretty broken if we get it playing the right way. But whatever. I'll come back for you if anything. I'll come back for you. We'll see how I'm feeling about it. But you know, pretty much. It would like lose, not signal. I guess it kind of did lose signal. It would get slightly, like if you moved the PC slightly, like it would dislodge the GPU and it just didn't work right, you know. It was all types of fucked up. It was kind of just like this, I am better off just trying to honestly build a new PC from scratch. So what I did was, you know, I decided, fuck it, I'm gonna build a new PC. I'm gonna get a new motherboard for this, and I'll get a new GPU, but I'll probably do that at a later date. Later rolls around, guess what? Tony never did it, you know? Who would have guessed? Tony didn't do something that he said he was gonna do. Who would have guessed? Oh my god. It is such an uncalled for thing, I could have never guessed. Anyways, shitting on myself aside. A Christmas or two later, this is a whole different time, like a new year now, you know, whole different time. I get my friend a laptop charger for for Christmas, because I asked him, what do you want for Christmas? Because I'm gonna be real with you, I don't really know what to get you. And he said, you know what, my laptop charger's kind of been fucking up. You should get me a new laptop charger. And I was like, you know what, man, that sounds like a great idea. Bought him a new laptop charger. It arrived. I like looked it up on Amazon, bought him a new laptop charger. It arrived, gave it to him for Christmas. Oh, everything is so great. Everything is so peak. I then proceed to get a text from him, like literally an hour or two later, because we hung out. I gave him his gift, and then I went to go hang out with some other friends for Christmas / New Year's. Because I gave him the Christmas present late. So, you know, I go hang out with my other friends, get a message from my friend, and he's just like, bro, the charger the charger you gave me melted my laptop. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I look, he sends me a picture, and I look, and the charger, like, he told me he was smelling smoke. He looked at the charger, and it got like incredibly fucked up, bruh. Like the charger, like the little end part was like drooping, you know, it had like a little sag to it. Bro had some ED in his fucking, you know, his laptop charger had ED, and it was just like, oh my god. I felt horrible. I literally felt like such a piece of shit. I didn't do it on purpose, but the fact that it happened had me thinking like, dude, I fucking suck. I fucked up his PC. You know? So, you know, it like fucks his shit up. Later on, I'm like, oh god damn it, what am I supposed to do? I get him another laptop charger. I look up what specific laptop charger. I find another one. I'm like, okay, this is the one. This is the one for MSI laptops. I like did my and a little bit extra research. This is the one to get. I fucking order it. It comes in. I give it to him. It is the wrong charger, like just straight up. If the other charger like did go into his PC, but it just melted in there, you know, like the one I got him, the second one, that one was just straight up wrong. Like it just straight up just wasn't the right cable. So I was like, dude, I am such a piece of shit. Oh my god, I've ruined it. I've ruined it. So he just decides, you know what? I'm just going to like call MSI support, you know, hit them up, be like, hey, my shit's all fucked up. Can I get a replacement charger? And they were like, yeah, our current charger for this model is a little bit hard to find right now. So just ship us the charger. We'll ship you back your new one. So he goes to ship them the charger, the original charger. Fucking a few weeks later, no, not even. It was like, if you ship us the charger, then we'll give you, you know, we'll ship you back your thingamabob. And in my mind, I'm like, oh, that's cool. But MSI wanted him to ship the charger to them in like this specific thing, I guess, just so they know, like, oh, hey, this is the dealio. Because it was shipped in this specific box, we know, oh, this is the deal with it. So he has to wait for like this, you know, this specific packaging to come in. It comes in, he sends out the charger to MSI, yada yada yada. You know, it like comes in like a few weeks later, sends it out a few weeks later. He hears back, he's like, okay, there was an issue. We're sending you your new charger now. Like a week or two passes, he gets the new charger. Everything is great. Everything is amazing. A charger directly from MSI. It's gonna be working perfectly fine. Nope. Because guess what? Because of the original fuck up with the charger, how it like melted in the port, it just didn't work because it was so like fried, bro. The shit was just so fucked. It didn't work. So in my mind, I was like, damn, not only did I like ruin Christmas by fucking up his charger because bro had already like kind of not been out of a charger, but you know, it was like, oh, I can't do anything because the one I have right now is like such shit. So I already like fucked it up once, you know, but then it just so happened to be a double whammy because I fucking hate Great Gideon, bro. This is such a annoying fight. I used to not be against it, but like after playing enough Isaac, you're just like, dude, fuck off. This like this guy, this fight sucks. I hate this wave-based BS, you know? Okay, that's the cross guy. And I don't know my HP, so like there's a good chance I just fucking die here. I don't want to, but if I'm just like dog shit enough, I'll just fucking die. You feel me? Oh, regardless though, I'm getting sidetracked on the story here. So because of my original fuck up, guess what? His current PC just, you know, the charger that MSI specifically sent him didn't work because it literally like couldn't go in the thing properly. I was just like, oh my god, I somehow managed to, from the grave, you know, I managed to fuck this up even more. So, come up with a, you know, he decides, you know what, I'm just going to buy the replacement part. Like, he knew a guy or something. He was just gonna buy the replacement part and then have bro replace it, like himself. He was just gonna have bro replace it, so didn't have to worry about anything. And in my mind, I was like, you know what, man, that's good at least. Because, you know, at least it'll be able to work now. Everything will be fine. He then gets the part in and just, like, doesn't take it into the guy for, I don't know how long, a while. And I'm just like, dude, shouldn't you have taken that in? He's like, yeah, I probably should. But, you know, he's just been using another PC in the meantime, like an actual PC. And just like, well, fuck it. All right, he takes it in. He takes it in to finally, like, sooner or later. I don't even know how long it's been at this point. The time frame has just been all over the place, but he finally takes it into the guy, and the guy is like, "All right, I'll fix it for you. You know, it'll be this much, whatever." Her skull sucks. There's no point. So, you know, time comes. Takes it in, gets it fixed. Guy replaces the charging port with like the replacement part of the charging port. Everything works just fine, right? Yay, everything's happy. Nope. Because guess what, motherfucker? I don't know what happened, but something messed up in the process, because now anytime you try to use that laptop, it will just randomly A, blue screen of death, or B, just straight up not work. You know, everything. What do you mean not work? I mean what I fucking mean. This shit just won't work. Like, if you boot up the PC, you know, the laptop, you know, you can sign in, do whatever, and then you reach what point? You reach a certain point, and you're like, oh, okay, let me play a game. Your fucking graphics card wasn't recognized or whatever, you know? It's just like, what do you mean graphics card's not recognized? And it's really dumb because I don't really know what the fuck happened. I opened later, like today, I decided, fuck it, I'm gonna open up the laptop. You know, I'm jumping ahead in the story. So my friend just pretty much tells me like, oh yeah, I don't know what the issue was, but like the laptop just like randomly blue screens of deaths, and sometimes, and I also think the guy just like, the guy who he like went to go get it repaired from, he thinks the guy just like straight up took his GPU. Now, I don't fucking blame him, because with the issues that I was seeing with it, I'd kind of low-key think some shit like that happened too. I low-key think, hey, I might have just gotten fucking scammed. But I'm jumping ahead in the story again. So bro is just like, yeah, there's something wrong with the GPU. It just doesn't fucking work. Or there's something wrong with the laptop. It just randomly blue screens. And I'm just like, oh dude, that fucking sucks. I wonder what the hell the issue is. So I decide to take a look at it myself. not, god damn it, I keep jumping ahead in the story because I'm so excited to try and tell you guys. Like, you know, I'm just like, damn, well that fucking sucks. So in my heart, I'm not even in my heart, just straight up in my heart, I'm just like, wow, I really am a piece of work of a fucking friend, huh? I'm a real piece of shit. I mean, why do you think this, Tony? Because I bought my friend a Christmas gift that somehow managed to ruin not only Christmas, but just like his future use of any electronic, because it never fucking worked. You know, his PC just didn't work anymore because I made I wouldn't even say rookie mistake. It was like beyond rookie mistake. I made a fucking 0 room temp IQ level mistake in that I fucked up bro's laptop for life because his shit just got melted in there. I was like, damn, I fucking suck as a friend. And so I decided, you know what I'm gonna do to kind of like, I know what I'm gonna do to make it up to this guy, because this was fucked up, man. You know, this was fucked up. I need to do something to, you know, make up for this absolutely like huge mistake. So I decided, you know what I'm gonna do? I had an old PC literally lying around. I literally just had my old PC lying around. I'm not one to like throw away, you know, parts that aren't being used. Just because it was an older PC, and yeah, it had some messed up parts with like the motherboard and the GPU being messed up. The CPU still ran fine. The RAM was fine. The case itself was fine. You know, everything about it is A-O freaking K. I just had one bad issue with the motherboard and GPU, so I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna order a new motherboard. And it's funny because I don't know why, just one day after work, while I was still working at the pharmacy, one day after work, I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna go check out Best Buy, see what they got. I saw they had a 3060 on sale, so I was like, I'm gonna just buy this fucking 3060, man. Fuck yeah. So I literally just bought a 3060 that day because fucking, I don't know, I decided to be quirky or whatever. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to do that in the microphone. I am absolutely like so fucking sorry, guys. I did not mean to just do that shit in the microphone. That's on me. This might be the worst boss all time, if you guys somehow didn't manage to know. Perfect. Okay, here's what we do. We hit once, twice, perfect. Grab you. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I forgot, I was about to go down without even grabbing the knife piece yet. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna grab you, and then we're gonna save that other one, because we're gonna save that Eternal Heart, because I know we could do something with that later. But, you know, in the meantime, we gotta do this. So, you know, story time. I decide, F it. Alright, I just need to buy a new motherboard, because I already have this GPU lying around. The CPU still works. So I was like, okay, let's just find a new motherboard, and then I'll be able to get this to bro, and then things will be fine. Things will be A-okay. I will never have to worry about any, like, wrongdoing as a friend ever again. I decided to make, now granted, I will say, he doesn't watch this, so I can say this. It was something like a fucking, almost like I'm pretty sure it was like $3,000 something laptop, because for some reason laptops are like crazy high marked up. As, like, I'm guessing it's for the portability of it, but like, dude, for what you get in a laptop, like performance-wise, I don't think is at all worth that. I used to want a gaming laptop as a kid. I'm not gonna lie. In my mind, I used to want a gaming laptop as a kid. I would always ask my parents for a laptop because I was just thinking, like, dude, a laptop is smaller, it's more portable, so it makes sense for it to be cheaper, right? Like, PCs are like so huge. I would just get a laptop instead. And only in recent time have I realized that it's just kind of like low-key not the case. Laptops be expensive as fuck for some reason. For like 1/8 of the performance power. So regardless of Tony complaining about gaming laptops though, but it's portable though, and then it's a man on fire in the pits of hell. But you know, that aside about the, like, you know, Tony hating on GPUs or whatever, or not even GPU, Tony hating on laptops, on fucking gaming laptops, quote unquote. But in my mind, I was just like, you know, I'm thinking this low-key will not cover the cost of this laptop. Like, this was an expensive ass laptop. Me getting him this, like, you know, me making him this small PC definitely does not cover the cost of how much I spent, but I will at least hopefully redeem himself as a human being in his eyes. Redeem me as a human being in his eyes, you know. I don't think he had any animosity towards me. I don't think he thought I was Satan incarnate, but me personally, that shit weighed down on me heavy, dude. The fact that I fucked up something like so expensive, one, but also, like, you know, something he used so often, I felt like a piece of shit, bro. I was like, dude, you gotta slime me out, gang, you know? Like, I don't know how you can let me be your friend after I just did this to you. Like, it wasn't on purpose, it was an accident. I accidentally fucked up his shit, but still, you know, in my mind, I'm thinking like, dude, like, I suck as a human being, you know? Granted, if like a friend did it to me, I don't know why, because in my mind, I'm thinking if a friend did that to me, I'd be like, oh, I mean, it's fine, man, don't worry about it, you know? But if I, you know, since I did it to someone, in my heart, I'm like, damn, I'm a piece of shit, you know? But, I mean, regardless of that fucking bullshit. That was just a ragman. That's just a ragman as like a boss. Hello? He's just a common enemy in this room? This guy sucks. So, I'm just like, all right, I have a GPU. I just need to get an older motherboard, or not even an older, I just need to get a motherboard and I'll be able to just replace that, you know, slot in my old CPU. Everything's gonna work out just fine. In my heart of hearts, I'm thinking everything is going to work out just fine. I've saved our friendship, one, but also like in my heart, I was like, I get to build a PC again. I'm excited, one, but also I'm going to save our friendship because of the fact that I ruined it when I absolutely fried bro shit. So I order myself all the PC parts. I order the freaking what is it? When did I even get? I don't think I got him a new cooler. I think I still kept the AMD stock cooler, which I think I should upgrade soon. I think I owe him that, at least, like, as a human being. I think I should get him a new cooler. Oh, fuck you. What the fuck? You bitch. And you know, anyways. Yo, what's up with all the ragmans as just bosses? Like, as just guys that can exist in the room. What the fuck? Fuck this guy. Okay, thank you. Eden's Blessing. You get Eden's Blessing all the time. All the time. Does not matter. Eden's Blessing is such a good item. If you don't know what Eden's Blessing does, I've never described it. So there might be some people who don't know what the hell it does. They're just like, why do you get Eden's Blessing every time? It essentially gives you a free item on your next run. It is a tears up for one at the start of, like, just when you get it, it's a tears up for you. But it's also like not future proofing, but you know, it's a tears up on your next run, bro. That's such a good bonus. Or not a tears up. It is a free item on your next run. It could be like any item from what I know. I don't think it's a specific pool. It could literally just be any item for free at the start of your next run. So hopefully that should pay out if it turns out to be a good item. You know? Regardless. So in my heart of hearts, I'm like, all right, this will save our friendship. I bought a new. I'm gonna be real with you. What did I buy? I didn't buy a new case. Didn't buy a new GPU. I already had that. I remember what happened. I remember. So, in my heart, I'm like, all right, my old power supply still works. I can still use this. And then I went to go check. I was like, okay, where's my power supply at? You know, and I'm just like, okay, my old power supply still works. Let me try and find it. I try and look for it. Don't see it anywhere. I'm just looking around like, where is it? Where is it? I finally find it. like, you know, after I don't even know how long of searching. Guess what? I don't remember where like I don't want to say the AV cord because that might be wrong, but like, you know, the cord that you plug into the outlet into your power supply. Don't have that cord, so I'm just like, oh fuck. Luck, you know, it wasn't, it's not like modular. It was like, I think it's no, it's not even semi-modular. It's just not modular. So, I didn't have to deal with any hassle when it came to like losing those cords. They were all attached. But, you know, I was just like, oh damn, I don't have the AC cord. I think that's what it's called. I don't have the AC cord. I was just like, fuck me. What am I gonna do? A forget me now. Oh, that could be very interesting. A forget me now would be very interesting. Let's do it. Why not? I mean, why not, dude? We're not in a hurry. As far as I'm concerned, I believe we're not in a hurry. So I'm just like, all right, fuck it, we ball. So I was like, I can't find the AC cord. I think I now learned like it doesn't really matter what AC cord, or I think something like along those lines, whatever. So I'm just like, all right. I'm just like, F it. I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna buy a new power supply. And I was thinking, okay, I only had like I had one hard drive. No, I had one hard drive and then one M.2. So I was like, all right, I'll just get him another M.2. Or I'll get him a larger M.2, because if I remember correctly, I think the one that I had was like only like 500 gigabytes. And then I gave him the, dude, my OG PC build was like I don't think it was trash, but it might be trash. It was, I think originally an M.2 plus a 2 terabyte hard drive, not even an SSD. It just an M.2 with a 2 terabyte hard drive. So that was one like fucking big boy, you would call it, I guess. It was one beefy fella even. There we go. He's so goated at that game. He's called Locked In Man for a reason, because he's so fucking locked in. Okay, have mercy on my soul. Oh my god, you see how many guys just I would say auto-populated. You see how many guys just multiplied there, bro? Holy jeepers creepers, man. Glad I'm not that guy. Sorry, that was such a stupid fucking joke. Glad I'm not that guy. If you guys don't know the joke, it's so fucking dumb. It's it's like some joke about like Uncle Grandpa versus Goku, and because Uncle Grandpa is like a cartoon character, and if you've seen the show, like bro just be doing these absolute like crazy fucking things in the show. It's just like you know, Goku Kamehameha's Uncle Grandpa, and then Uncle Grandpa returns on screen is just like, glad I'm not that guy, you know? It's such a dumb joke, but I love it. Anyways. I keep getting turned around on this story. I feel like Tony's really bad at telling stories, or some form of undiagnosed ADHD is having to kick in real fucking hard right now. Regardless. Yo, fuck this guy. Ooh, what's up? What's up, man? Get incinerated, bro. Sorry. What the fuck is he talking about? Anyways. Long story short, one might say. This is Mausoleum 1 still, yeah. Okay, my apologies. I got super off track, and I'm so fucking stupid. I'm like, Gehenna, no! We lost. Bro done lost the plot. Okay, my bad. Dude, like my brain is shifting at like a million miles a minute right now. I don't know what the fuck is up with me. Anyways, where I left off is I decided, fuck it, I'm gonna buy him a new power supply. I said, buy him a new motherboard. Am I stupid? How the fuck do I do this? I just blew up one of my own wisps. Oh my god. I'm about to, fuck, I don't know. I don't know what I'm about to do. I'm curious, actually. What do you do in this scenario? I've never seen that happen before. But Bone Heart's mad useful, especially if I fill that bitch up right away. Okay, I broke it immediately. How is he so like embarrassingly bad at Isaac? You know, it should be a phenomenon, one might say. How bad this guy is at the Binding of Isaac? Like, holy shit, bro. Anyway, Tony shitting on himself aside, I decided, fuck it, new power supply. So I go to Best Buy, new SSD, or not SSD, new M.2. And then what else? I think I got him one more new thing. Besides the motherboard. I had a funny story with the motherboard. But yeah, I was like, all right, I'm gonna get him this motherboard. I look it up. I'm like, all right, let me get this. In my mind, I'm like, okay, I remember my build was an ATX build, so I'm gonna, you know, filter by the case. I'm gonna get a ATX motherboard. I like how we unlocked Gehenna. We are immediately in Gehenna. If you don't know what that shit is, this is the worst area in Isaac. Like I absolutely despise Gehenna with a passion. The enemies are just so bull, in my opinion. They're just so freaking bullshit, bro. It makes me want to raise hell, one might say. Secure the keys even. For all my Call of Duty Zombies heads and Call of Duty heads in general. So I'm just like, you know, all right, let me filter by the case. Okay, this would fit in the case. It has integrated Wi-Fi. He would love this one. So I fucking order it, and I remember ordering it. It came in while me and my friends were watching, what was it? It was The Thing. We were watching The Thing, and it came in, and I was like, dude, yes. I let him know, like, hey bro, motherboard came in, I'm gonna work on your build soon. And he's like, okay, sick nasty, thanks for letting me know. So I go to open the motherboard, and I am greeted with the sins of my past. I don't know what I did in a past life to deserve this, but I open up the motherboard and I look at it and I'm like, huh, this shit is really small. I don't remember this size being in my PC. I start to look at it a little more closely and I'm like, interesting. The PCIe slot is only one like PCIe for a graphics card. So I'm just like, okay, what's good? I look it up because in my heart I was like, there's something wrong here. So I look it up and I ordered a mini ITX. I don't know how I did this, but I managed to order a mini ITX motherboard. And if you don't know what that means, that essentially means I got myself a really tiny motherboard. And granted, there's nothing wrong with getting like a mini ITX or an ATX build, but it was kind of like, one, it looks like it really looks like this shit doesn't belong here. Like there's something obviously wrong with this build. And two, it just, you know, That shit is tiny. Less compatibility. Not less compatibility, but you know, if he wants to like upgrade something in the future, he only has one M.2 slot. And, you know, it's all, well, he technically he had two, but one of them was on the back of the motherboard. So I was just like, oh, I fucking did it again, didn't I? I managed to get a tiny fucking ITX motherboard because I was just like, I get in a hurry, I guess, to try and order the parts, and so I fucked up and got the wrong one, and I was just like, dude, I suck as a human being. Again, I don't know how Tony manages to keep fucking up his friendship by ordering the wrong thing and giving it to that person, and then the person's like, hey, this is wrong, or like, not hey, granted, I noticed this. I was like, oh, this shit is way too tiny for this. Like, I fucked up here. So I looked it up, and yeah, it was a fucking ITX motherboard instead of an ATX, and I was like, I could make do with this, but this is like, you know, one, he's gonna notice, like, this is fucked up, and two, for like the, you know, for upgrades and stuff like that, I was just like, fuck it, man, I'm just gonna, I'll buy him a new motherboard. I'll buy an actual ATX motherboard. And so I did that, bought an ATX motherboard, came in, it fit, I built the PC, like literally like reused everything I could. I reused the RAM, reused the cooler, reused the CPU, reused anything that I could possibly get my grubby little hands on from the OG build that like survived. And I was like, fuck it, we ball, you know? I was like, here's what we gonna do. We gonna rebuild this baby from scratch, you know? Came out great, IMO. The build came out absolutely fantastic. You know, it works, one, two, it was definitely an upgrade from the laptop he had. So, win-win situation all around. I'm gonna take the damage up. But yeah, you know, win-win situation all around. In my heart of hearts, I was like, okay, thank God, it all came out to be good in the end. Then, there was another issue. Might be thinking, Tony, what the fuck could you have possibly done? You've already done enough, have you not? What do you mean there was another issue? So, as it turns out, the motherboard that I got him, in my not hesitancy, but like in my like, I gotta get him this new motherboard now because this other one's fucked up. In my haste, I ordered the motherboard. It was an ATX. It fit properly, but I didn't check the specs for it. It was a Wi-Fi 6E card, and motherboard. And if you don't know what a Wi-Fi 6E motherboard is, it essentially, or if you don't know what Wi-Fi 6E is, it essentially is like this more optimized. I don't fucking know. It's like a better version of Wi-Fi 6. So the motherboard had Wi-Fi, but the weird thing about Wi-Fi 6E devices is that it can work with other Wi-Fi, you know, devices, Wi-Fi 5, Wi-Fi 6, Wi-Fi 7 now, but it's not as efficient and actually like it just doesn't, I won't say doesn't function properly, but you know, it doesn't run as well. It doesn't have the speeds. It just kind of blows. Like, if you have Wi-Fi 6E, you'll notice like, wow, my speeds are kind of fucking garbage. And so I was like, all right, shit, what are we gonna do now? What are they gonna do now? Bruh, sorry, I'm sorry. I'm fucking quoting that brain rot shit I was quoting earlier. This run is not good enough to make it to Mother, bro. Or to beat Mother. No, I need, like, security, bro. I need help, man. Oh, I'm stupid. Oh, he's actually brain dead. Oh, he's the world's worst Isaac player. How does he suck so much? What the fuck? What the fuck? You know, the reason I came to this room was so I can maybe try and find some future red hearts. I don't think we're gonna do that. I think we just leave. The less time we spend in Corpse, the better. Corpse just fucking sucks. Okay, all right. I guess we will grab. I can't even grab anything here actually. I guess we just slime ourselves out for making such a huge misplay. Oh well. Oh well. What you freaking do? Sorry, I'm crashing out right now because of my absolute like dog shit plays. You know what fucking sucks about Bethany as a character is that this bitch would have so much more HP if I was able to pick up Spirit Hearts. Swear to God, this bitch would be capped out. I'm so sorry for cursing. Anyway, okay, I should start wrapping up the story now that I'm gonna die. But anyways, long story short, I fucked up, got him a Wi-Fi 6E card, which does work with like other Wi-Fi things. The only downside is that it's just not as like compatible, I guess might be the word, might be the term even. It just doesn't run that well. The Wi-Fi is noticeably slower. So he was like literally getting DC'd from any game we decided to play. We were playing Isaac Online and he just started getting DC'd like literally all the time. So I was like, all right, what the hell did I do? Look it up. Oh, I accidentally got you a Wi-Fi 6 key card. I know how to fix this. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to buy this Wi-Fi. What was it? I'm going to buy this Wi-Fi card, this Wi-Fi like chip. Pretty much just you put it in your motherboard, you slot that bitch in, and it works perfectly fucking fine, you know? You slot it into your motherboard into a PCIe slot. Now here's the thing. Here's the thing. You know, I was able to slot it into this PCIe slot because I got him the ATX motherboard. Or, now that I put some thought into it, the original ITX didn't have 6E, so it wouldn't have had that problem to begin with. And anyways, me realizing I'm an idiot aside, order him a Wi-Fi card. That works. That's what he's been using now, from now on. But that old laptop that broke on him, I was like, well, fuck it. If you're not using it because it had like these weird issues, like it just randomly blue screened on you, let me fix it. Let me get a hold of it. I'll maybe try and figure it out. Maybe I can bring it back from the dead, or maybe it's gonna stay dead and suck a whole bunch. Not really sure, but won't know until we try. So I get the laptop from bro. I try using it, and I don't know, man. I'm gonna be real with you. I tried using it today. I decided, you know what, fuck it. Today's gonna be the day, because I got it from him like a month or two ago. I was like, you know what, today's gonna be the day. I'm gonna try it. I will see what is wrong with this motherboard. So, boot it up. Works perfectly fine. Charger port works fine since the guy like repaired the charger port and fixed it. So I'm thinking like, what could be the issue? Charging port works fine. Everything's good on my end here. So I'm like, oh, you know what? Let me see this blue screen thing he's talking about. I start using the PC for like, I start using the laptop for like, I want to say, not even that long, dude. I use it for a good amount of time, and it's working fine. It's like literally working perfectly fine. So I'm just like, oh, shit. If it's not, you know, I don't know what the issue is. But although I do notice one thing, I immediately, upon booting it up, I'm like, let me check that graphics card thing he was talking about. He thinks like bro might have stolen his graphics card or some shit, you know, something might be wrong here. So I immediately type in DXDIAG, you know, the diagnostic thing for like DirectX. And I'm checking the diagnostic thing, and sure enough, it's running on integrated graphics, not the GPU. So I'm like, interesting. Let's see what this is about. I fucking look it up, and people are saying like, oh, if you open up NVIDIA this thing, if you open up like the NVIDIA control panel, you can check on it here, and you might be able to, and if you open up NVIDIA control panel, you will be able to like force your PC, essentially. You can force your laptop to run on your not your integrated graphics, but you can force it to run on your, what's it called? What's the word I'm thinking of? I'm so stupid right now. The name escapes me. Oh, you can force it to run on its actual GPU and not the integrated graphics. So I'm like, all right, let me open up the NVIDIA control panel. It lets me know there's like some weird driver update, and I'm like, okay, interesting. What the fuck? You know, I'm thinking, why are you saying what the fuck? You know, there's nothing wrong with the driver update. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the driver update. But when I go to look at it, it's like placed wrong, you know? There's something up. So I'm like, interesting. What the fuck's wrong with this? I try to click on like manage 3D settings or whatever, which is like what people were saying to check on. I click on it and then immediately blue screen of death. I'm just like, what the fuck? I didn't do shit. So what happened to cause this? I immediately try looking online and people are saying like, oh, if you blue screen of death randomly, it could be hardware issues. I'm like, all right, how would I check that? I fucking look up like a teardown of the exact laptop model. So I look up a teardown, I tear it down myself, you know, open up the back of the laptop, freaking, you know, look inside, pennies. Open up the back of the laptop, try checking it, and it's just, I should not have come here. And I'm just like, low key in my mind, I'm like, like, I don't know why I decided to try and open up the back of the laptop. Like, this shit is all hieroglyphs to me. So I'm eventually like, all right, let me look it up. Let me look up the teardown and like, let me hear what bro has to say. And so I see like, you know, these little heat vents at the top here. These heat vents. Does I'm drowsy? Hold on, I need to look it up. How does I'm drowsy work? Is that like a hole for the room? Because I can slow down mother, and that would be amazing. Okay, people are saying it's for the room. People are saying I'm drowsy is for the room. That would be amazing if true. Applies a stopwatch effect, slowing all enemies, Isaac and the background music as well as initially slowness for the duration of the room. Oh my god, that's goated. Okay, so I'm just like, all right, let me look at the teardown, see how this works. Look up a teardown video, and in my mind, I'm kind of like, all right, I'm getting it. These little heat pipes at the top here, that's for this. Fuck, what the fuck was that? I've never even seen the enemy do that attack. What the fuck did he, bro, just like wonton bomb me? What the hell? Anyway, okay, god damn it, I'm out of bombs. I can't even freaking check the secret room or super secret room to maybe get that one that has like a shit ton of red hearts. Alright, we're just gonna have to fight the boss as is, bro. We're gonna have to make do, as they say. Son of a bitch, I'm cooked. I'm so cooked. Whatever, I'll try. I'll try my best to live. But I'm looking into the laptop and I'm just like, dude, I don't, like, one, I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at here. And so I'm like, all right, then what do we do? You know, what should we do? I'm trying to figure it out. I'm like, all right, so I think this here is the GPU, and I look, and the GPU is like still in the laptop. The GPU is still in the card, and I assume it has to be because I was able to pull up NVIDIA control panel. So I was like, okay, the graphics thing, the graphics card's still here. That's good, at least, you know, nothing's broken in that aspect. So I'm trying to figure out what the hell could be wrong here. And I'll be honest with you, looking at it, nothing was sticking out. Nothing was sticking out as like, oh, this could be the issue. I was just at a loss for words. I'm just like, bro, I don't know, man. Try my best to figure it out. And then I just decided, fuck it, let's try again. So I just put the back cover back on. Boot up the laptop, and it works just fine. I'm able to open NVIDIA control panel, and then all of a sudden, blue screen's on me. And I'm just like, all right. So something's obviously up, because like, it should not be like, it just, well, no, it's not like NVIDIA control panel blue screen on me. I open up NVIDIA control panel and I check. Okay, yeah, it's red. I close NVIDIA control panel and I like start going on to like, not even Google. I'm just like, just trying to, you know, trying to log into my own Wi-Fi, because I had to like log in the Wi-Fi to check stuff. Log into my own Wi-Fi. A little bit, time passes. Blue screen's on me. I'm just like, well, what the hell? What am I supposed to do? Freaking boot up the laptop again after it blue screened on me once more. Oh, I was gonna try and bomb him, or bomb her, while she was on the way here. And when I try to open up NVIDIA control panel after it blue screens on me again, it just like says like, no NVIDIA card recognized, you know, like no NVIDIA graphics card recognized. I'm just like, well, I literally opened it up earlier, so it works, but I also quite physically saw the graphics card in the laptop. So I'm just like, what the fuck is the issue, man? What could have happened? And I just decided, you know what? I'm gonna put the laptop aside. I'll deal with it later. I freaking go back to look at, I'll deal with it later. I come over here to like set up for the Isaac episode. I go back to check the laptop. It's just fucking dead. Like, it's just dead. I'm just like, all right, I don't know what to do. So I'll try and take a crack at that later. But in the meantime, I want to thank y'all for watching. If you guys did enjoy, I greatly appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good day and or good night, depending on the time you're viewing this. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace out.